Just blocks from the Capitol building. We welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Alvarez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Avila is there. He's got it 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Set to get his day started, Carlos Santana, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 22 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Batting third. Right
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 15 long balls and 63 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. He takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
Stepping up to the plate, Reese Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1 home. High pop-up. Number 18 has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, this guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the 2-1. Is fastball taken high for a ball. Victor Robles will be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding forward now, Victor Robles. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Missed with a slider.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hoskins going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And that one just missed outside. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Nick Castellanos now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
This is popped up. Pingree is calling for it. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. It remains 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And guys, the one thing I want you to think back to is the fact that we got a chance during batting practice to meet with some of the players, and they talked about the loss they took in the last game, and one thing they kept harping on was the fact that they got to play better defense. I mean, 4 errors is unacceptable for this team, and they are going to have to clean that up and definitely flash some leather for their starting pitcher today. Something to look forward to.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Takes sign must have been on there, because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Herrera, base runner at first with one out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Skied into straightaway right. Soto moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Jacob deGrom, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And look out. That ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
So digging in now, Scott Kingery. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Comes set and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Phillies leave him loaded, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Stepping into the box, number 18, as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So here now's the pitcher, Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. At the plate, Carlos Santana. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen. If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0. Misses up and in.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Alex Avila.
And the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, Victor Robles. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Avila at second. Turner on at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Crawford is there for it. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 9.
Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Castellanos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Juan Soto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 0-1 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken, but called strike three, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, number 18, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Castellanos over at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick coming on. And the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Nationals lead it 3-1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. And they can't run it down. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Two and 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Down the first baseline, reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 1. And now for Washington, Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
So a full count now. Alex Avila is on deck. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in, Alex Avila. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He swings and misses. Throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nationals go quietly, and it's still 3-1. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob deGrom. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Softly on a line to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. A.J. Cole enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Popped him up. Castellanos in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Castellanos is there, and the side is retired. Victor Robles digging in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Outside, 3-0 now. Daniel Murphy will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. On, he pops it up. Kingery has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Washington leads this one 3-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the 2-1 pitch. This catches the inside corner for strike 2. Reddick gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Number 18 is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Murphy's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. Runner in scoring position with Sudan. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
D-Rock.
1 and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Jared Eichhoff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Jared Eichhoff.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto will start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Soto.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. In there, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Number 18 waits on deck. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera has a beat on it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, number 18. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 18 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Comes in here right at 260. 8 home runs and 48 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A little bouncer. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. Nationals on top, 3-1. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Edgar Benitez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Edgar Benitez.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soto looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Wow, what an impressive job of hitting right there. They went with the slider on the outer half, but it came back just enough for him to drive it down the line just inside the pole for a home run. You don't see a home run like that too often.
Eddie Romero comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Eddie Romero.
Wilmer Flores will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Fouled away. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. One away. And in steps Scott Kingery. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted into center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Santana now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope,
and the changeup just missed the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Vince Velasquez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
28.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Velasquez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Crawford has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Three and 0 now. Daniel Murphy would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here it comes. 1-0 to Murphy. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up, and a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Here it comes. 2-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Matt Grace has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 33, Matt Grace.
Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Nationals lead it 3-2. Nick Castellanos now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Into the box, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Way outside. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Count remains full. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins coming on, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey.
So striding in, Corey Dickerson. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 0 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, number 18. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 4-2 Washington. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Coda Glover comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 30, Coda Glover. Now playing left field and batting in the 8th spot, number 45.
In now, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Riding in once again, J.P. Crawford. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Popped him up. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, Catherine.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Alfaro comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average. 6 home runs and 37 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score today. The Nationals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. A.J. Cole claims the win out of the pen, his first. Coda Glover records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.